back to my YouTube channel. It's been a minute, but I figured let's do an in-depth makeup tutorial. This is my go-to makeup right here that you're seeing. This is me from the future, by the way. In a second, you'll be jumping back in time. This is the makeup though. If you want to see how I got this look, you can keep watching. Enjoy! Just put my hair in these pin curls, which took me quite a while, but it's okay because I just propped up a YouTube video while I did it. So I might be looking crazy throughout this video because I'm gonna let these set while I do my makeup. We're finally doing a YouTube video, in-depth makeup tutorial. This is just gonna be like my go-to makeup, which I probably already explained, so let's just get right into it. If you see me looking this way or down here, it's because I'm looking at the mirror. I also did just tan today. Normally I prefer to tan, wash it off, and then do like a full beat, but I fell asleep last night because I was too lazy to tan. So here we are. Alright, jumping right into it. If I'm being honest, I don't really do primer. I just prep my skin, wash my face, moisturize, do all that stuff, kind of let it soak in, and I really don't go in with a primer. I go right for foundation. These are all my little go-to foundations. I'm like, I have to say the one I go for the most is probably my Makeup Forever HD Skin Hydra Glow. So we're gonna be using her. I'm pumped that on my hand. This is more of a natural finish. Sometimes I like to go for a matte finish since I have pretty oily skin. But you'll see I just use a lot of powder. Normally this matches my tan better once it's like fully developed. But it's not fully developed. So my face and my tan might be off a little bit. But I don't really care, okay? This foundation brush is the flat Kabuki from Sigma F80. This is like my go-to brush to blend out any cream products on my face, which you'll see. I really should have done this once my tan was like normal because you're probably like, girl, this does not match your tan. Okay, done with foundation. One thing about me is I love to be tan, clearly. I love to be bronze. That's like my #1 goal. It's like actually a problem. I am like addicted. I go in with this Too Faced Born This Way concealer and I use it as bronzer. This is in the shade Chai. So I put it on one side of my face first and blend that out. Because sometimes I put too much and then it's like a mess. And honestly, like, if it's messy, it's fine because we're going to clean it up later. I'm really trying to get back on my YouTube grind. I know I say that every time I post a video, but I've actually like planned out some video ideas for like the next month. So it's really just about me being on my shit. And then I don't know if you noticed, but I also will take it down onto my eyelid. Because yeah, I always end up putting bronzer on my eyelids anyway, so I usually don't contour my nose with the cream. I just kind of put it on there and I'll define it more with the powders later. Just please imagine that this matches my body. I promise, like, by the end of the night it will. Liquid product, Tarte Shape Tape, and OG. I just found my way back to this guy and I'm like, purr! Like, this is why it's an OG. Now, I use way less than what I used to use back in the day. Shit, like, I used to be doing, No, I literally do a little dollop on each eye. I take this little brush. Honestly, I don't know where I got this brush. I think I might have got it in a pack on Shein. And, like, it's killing the game. And I just buff this out. Now, I like to look like snatched. So this is like an important part for me. I bring the concealer out here. And I like to almost leave this line sharp. Because it gives that effect of like cat eye, snatch, lifting. Also, I don't think I ever I don't really talk about this a lot, but I am a professional makeup artist. And like, I went to school, I have my aesthetics license. I went to school for makeup in London actually, and yeah, not to say everything I do is perfect. Yeah, like works for you, honestly. That's why makeup is fun. There's no like wrong way. I used to like play way more in makeup and do like creative looks. If you go really far down on my Instagram, you'll see that. But now I just kind of do the same IG baddie beat. I'm like a powder fanatic. I just love powder. It's like my favorite step of the routine. I've been finding these, obviously everybody loves these, and I use this really light one. This is in Sugar Cookie. It's literally white, but I freaking love a bright under eye. We're gonna go in with Huda Beauty. It honestly makes you look like a freaking filter. Buffing out the creases before I set, making sure everything is smooth. Powder puff, dippy dip, and just, I personally just push it into my skin. But do you see the freaking difference with that? Like, okay, doing the other side. I, again, just really push it in there, make sure I get it on my nose and these like crevices. And I really do this to my whole T-zone because, like I said, I'm really oily, so I use a lot of powder. Pretty much just the whole center of my face. And then also my forehead. Fluffy brush, taking what's left and just kind of setting. Now we're going to leave this out because I guarantee I'll probably go in with it 5 more times before the end of my makeup. Okay, bronzers. I've been using this Makeup Revolution one just because it gives me a lot of color payoff, and again, I like to be bronzed. Same places that I put the liquid bronzer. I will say there's been a few random times when I'm using this and it gets like stuck on something on my skin. But usually that's like when I'm in a rush. And forehead. This brush is also Sigma. They actually sent me a bunch of brushes and they are bomb. So if you see me using a lot of Sigma brushes, that's why. This is Large Angled Contour F40 Sigma. I'm also going to just drag this on my neck in hopes that it makes it look a little more flow, a little more color matched. Okay, I know this is like a random little step, but then I stopped and I put this lip tint on. It's because I like my lip tints to like soak in, so I put it on, I don't know, it just works for me right here. Put it on here. Okay, we're gonna let that soak in. This I got from Marshall's. It's the Etude water tint or whatever. Also, this bronzer, this is Mega Bronzer 1 Cool. It's going in with any kind of like little eyeshadow brush, like crease brush, big fluffy guy. And I go in with the same bronzer and put that on my eyelids. Also buffing out like the concealer that's got creased up. And I'll take it, put on my nose. I don't like a super strong contour on my nose, but down the bridges, and then I think it's important to bring it up and put it into like your eyebrow. Cause this part right here, in my opinion, is the part that like really snatches you up. And more bronzer. And now that my lip tint is soaked in, I go around my lips. Cause we like to look like we have juicy lips over here. It's almost like we're underpainting our lips. I love a pinky blush. I go in with this Juvia's Place one a lot, but Sigma freaking sponsor me. They sent me this blush. Is this the blush or the? And this is in True Love, and it's like the cutest pinky blush. Yeah, oh my gosh. I do love the Sigma one, but I just really like this one lately. And a Sigma brush. Oh my gosh. Chiseled Cheek F76. Again, not sponsored by Sigma, but shit, should it? And I just place it on the apples of my cheeks and I bring it up a little bit too. Everything I'm putting on my face is going in the same angle, same direction to make it look And then obviously if you want to be cute, you can add a little bit on your nose. More powder. And I'm just gonna clean up all the stuff I've done. And then I don't really let it sit. Okay, I just wipe it right off. My least favorite part, but a very important part, eyebrows. This is like practically gone, NYX brow glue, but I kind of just use it for the spoolie right now because there's really not much product in there. I brush them up and then to the side at the top. And same thing with everything else I've done. I take my brow, the tail, and I almost like straighten it because to freaking take a shot every time I say this, but it makes me feel more snatched. This is the NYX Lift and Snatch brow tint pen, and this is in, I think, taupe. Yeah, taupe. Tails are done, then I just kind of do little hair strokes through the rest of the brow. I'll do little hair strokes in the front. Okay, but then I immediately tap it with my finger. Takes away some of the pigment and it's not as harsh. Sometimes I'll literally go in with a little shaver and fucking clean them up post makeup, which I wouldn't recommend doing because this could easily take your makeup off. I just be risking it for the biscuit. Mascara, this is L'Oreal Telescopic. Oh, I just forgot a step. I do this all the time. I go right in with mascara and I forget eyeliner. And then I do eyeliner after mascara, which is just totally backwards. Lancome, this is a dark brown liner. If you hear some rumbling and tumbling, it's my dryer. My lashes are in the bathroom. Let me go grab them. Okay. Lashes. These are from Amazon. One more pair left. They're these pair. And I cut them. Hang on. Yeah, I cut them like this and I use the front just on the ends. I do believe they're linked on my storefront. This is what it's giving. Okay. I personally always have to use tweezers. Duo glue. Glue her up and then wait for her to get tacky. Don't put it on right away, okay? Because you're going to hate your life. You put it on right away, it's going to be slipping and sliding everywhere. I blow on my lashes. I don't blow on clients' lashes, by the way. Really just place it on this outer corner. Okay. That's what it's giving. See how it just like lifts my eye? Gives it like more sultry vibe. Next one. Alright, there's this one. And then, you know what? I'm not going to go in with the eyeliner, but I am going to go in with like a darker eyeshadow. One, I feel like it helps blend the lash, and two, it just gives it a little more drama. So I'm just going with this Morphe palette. This is really old. Just any dark brown in this palette. And then while we're here, I am going to add a little bit of wing. Now if I'm feeling really special, I use take this blood sugar palette, this white eyeshadow, pack it on there. Sometimes I'll put a concealer down first on my lid, but I just don't feel like doing all that right now. And this actually does have really good color payoff. So we're just going to put this on my lid. Like a white shadow with no concealer underneath that. That's really impressive. You don't need to be super precise. And then I kind of just buff out the edges. Slay. I haven't actually done this in a while, and like why? Okay, that's it for the eyes. I don't do bottom mascara. I don't know why. Looks great on other people. I feel like I look weird with it. Just really lips, and then we're kind of good. Two go-to nudes are Whirl, MAC and Whirl, and then Wherever Walnut from Makeup Forever. I would say these are more cooler toned nudes, which I like because I just think it suits me better for my lips let's use MAC and Whirl because this is like just like I've used this one for years. Gorge. Okay, outline with this. My lips also, I don't think are symmetrical. I try my best. That's what I do. Sigma. This is lip cream in Dingle Hopper. It was their Little Mermaid collab. It's like a satiny lip cream. A little bit of that. I really switch up my glosses so much, guys. My fave. I have this Essence one that I love, and it must be in a purse or something somewhere because I don't know where it is. This is like almost gone, but we'll use this. This is the NYX in Creme Brulee. Creme Brulee. The Essence one that I'm talking about is so glossy, like so glossy. All right, we're almost done. I use this Makeup Revolution Super Hold Misting Spray Ultra Matte Finish with Aloe and Vitamin E. Okay, spray this. Careful of her tan. I'm like, because she's not washed off yet. Gonna let that soak in. Call me crazy, but then I go in with more powder. Just a little. And I like to look matte. Oh, I didn't put any highlighter on. Okay, I will for the sake of the video. I do not put highlighter on my cheeks because I'm oily. I don't really like it on me. Feel like I look like greaseball. I will put a tiny bit on my nose. Kind of going against the rules of makeup. This is like a cream highlighter. And I'm about to be putting it on top of my powdered ass face. But honestly, that's what I said. Like, you're not really supposed to do that, but there's no real rules, right? Like, and I feel like it works fine. Okay, also helps contour the nose a little bit. That's her, though. That is her. I am going to, I don't know what that is. I'm going to take my hair out and I'm going to film it for TikTok. But I will be back. Hopefully this looks good because this was a lot of work and I put extensions in and everything. So for you guys, really, because I'm not really doing much except for going to 54th Street later with my friends. Yeah, this is her. I will be back once my hair is finished. Okay? BRB. Okay, here is the hair finish. Something is kind of looking off about it. Like, I really do like it, but at the same time, I'm like, was it worth all of the work that I went through? I don't know. It is cute, though. Like, it is cute. If you want to see me taking it out, it's on my TikTok. But this is the finished makeup. Hopefully it was like in-depth enough. Obviously, like, you can only do so long on TikTok. So, like, there's only so much I can say. I think I did a decent job at like listing the products and the shade names and stuff. But if I didn't, if I missed something, just comment below and I'll try and be good about responding with the answers. I feel like my neck and my face don't look as crazy anymore, but maybe that's just me. Definitely begging you, hands and knees, I'll give you a kiss if you subscribe to my YouTube channel because you just don't know. Oh my god, TikTok is stressing me out. It's just like, is it gonna be here? Is it not? I don't know, but yeah, subscribe here. I'm gonna try to be better about it. I know I sound like a broken record saying that, but I got a plan. I have a plan in my head this time. Thank you so much if you watched this whole entire video. I love you. You're the bomb. Bye guys, love you.